It's the Joel Schitt Show featuring Joel Schitt, Election Edition. Today, Proposition 85. Hi, and welcome to the Joel Schitt Show. I'm your host, Joel Schitt. Today we're going to talk about Proposition 85, Waiting Period and Parental Notification for Termination of Minor's Pregnancy, Initiative Constitutional Amendment. Amends California Constitution prohibiting abortion for unemancipated minor until 48 hours after physician notifies minor's parent guardian, except in medical emergency or with parental waiver. Mandates reporting requirements. Authorizes monetary damages against physicians for violation. Fiscal impact, potentially unknown net state costs of several $1 million annually for health and social services programs, court administration, and state health agency administration combined. I didn't see the word abortion anywhere. Oh, it's in the actual summary. This was also put on the ballot with petition signatures, which makes sense because politicians are not going to waste their time on something like this unless they have to because their electorate wants them to, and that's what's happened here. Basically, if this passes, a minor will have to tell their parents before they get an abortion. If this doesn't pass, things will continue as they've been, and minors can get abortions just as easily as adults can. You will not have to notify anybody. Now, there is a difference between something that's arbitrary and something that is not arbitrary. Something that's arbitrary would be the age of 18. It's an arbitrary day. It happens to be the anniversary of the day you were born, and it happens to be 18 years after the day you were born. But this is a very arbitrary day. It's just a specific day out of the year in your life that happens once. The sun happens to be in the same position in the sky as it was when you were born, but from a scientific standpoint, it's really just another day. Maybe you go to Denny's to get a free meal. When your body is able to start having children is not an arbitrary day. One day, you can't have children. The next day, you're able to become pregnant. The two really don't have much in common. Never mind that one happens about 5 years before the other one. The idea is if you make it easier, or if you make it more difficult for minors to get abortions, then they will stop getting pregnant. Many studies have proved that this is not true. All you're doing is forcing some teenagers to have kids that they don't want. Kids that will just basically be a drain on society. After abortion limits started happening in the 70s, about 10 to 15 years later, you'll notice minor crime went up in big cities by a lot. That's all the time we have for today. Vote no on 85.